You gonna take another shot before they get on you? Okay, well, at least you can take a hit to the face. You definitely aren't good with the bones up the butt, but your buddy came in to finish it off. You gonna take bones up the butt? You took bones up the butt. What's up, guys? We're back today with Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And our first little mission battle is the Lone Ranger and his friends. So we have what I'm going to assume is the Lone Ranger, which is like a quick draw guy. You have the girls with the guns, the guys with the guns, the guys with the axes. No, I'm kidding. So we have the girls that have, I believe they are the shotguns. We then have the guys who shoot up in the sky and just rain bolts down on us. We have what I'm assuming is the prospectors or the miners. We have the guys riding their wobbly horses with their lassos. And we have some cacti guarding them. So I'm just going to send a couple undead at them and see if hopefully maybe that does the thing. So we have some vampires, which I was kind of hoping would jump in there and just immediately die. A few sword mages to hopefully pick off a couple of the heavier armed guys, which kind of helped. They throw a lot of freaking swords at the cacti before they go down, which doesn't help me. And a few archers I think I still have versus one of them. That went way better than I originally planned. I was also kind of hoping Grim would have done more damage before he inevitably disappeared into the abyss. And of course that then leads us into fast fire. And I don't think I came up with a strategy to take out the Gatling guns. I think we just won by luck, if I remember correctly. And of course he brought some friends, his prospectors and his cacti as guards, so he can continue to just shoot rounds downrange while my forces are distracted. So what I'm thinking is we get some berserkers in there to jump the line and hopefully get behind him. Our own kind of cannon fodder / distraction in some vampires, a few bomb throwers just to kind of take out as many as we can before they get too close, a few more vampires for distractions, and then I completely forgot we have Zeus who can chain lightning a group of enemies, so hopefully maybe that'll work on the Gatling guns, and then some archers to back him up. So let's quick see how this runs. I'm hoping my berserkers get to the back and immediately get on the freaking Gatling guns, which kind of helped. My vampires made quick work of my enemies, and I don't think my archers or Zeus have even done anything yet. This might have been a little overkill for the situation. Where are you going? The enemies are in front of you, not over there. I mean, there's a dead one over there, but okay, whatever. And like every other campaign, now that we have defeated the Wobbly West faction, we now have to play the Wobbly West faction and take on the other clans. So we're going to start off with the small tribe. And I kind of want to see what these gunslingers or these quick draws do. So I'm just going to put 2 of them down and kind of see what they do. They just quick draw. They shoot the ground a lot. So he reloaded. You gonna take another shot before they get on you? Okay, well, at least you can take a hit to the face. You definitely aren't good with the bones up the butt, but your buddy came in to finish it off. You gonna take bones up the butt? You took bones up the butt. We also have our dynamite throwers, which I'm assuming is pretty much just like our bomb throwers, just their bombs are... Oh, they only get 1 bomb. And then they're melee units. Okay. Alright, I think we know what these units can do, so let's just get in here and throw some... Those miners don't really have all that much health. Do my Deadeyes? The guys with... Oh, they're not shotguns, they're like a more accurate ranged weapon. Do they pop up little targets? They do! You see that? They put little targets on them. Come on, make another shot. Yeah, little targets! That is awesome! Oh, that's cool. And next up on our list, we have Animal Uprising, and I don't recall agreeing to take on secret units. And of course, they're not just here, but they're surrounding my units. So I'm gonna throw in a few cacti, because cacti can take a beating. I got a couple of my lassos on their wobbly horses, and my guy who rains bolts down. What was his name? I don't remember what his name was. So hopefully he can just kind of pick off kind of small groups of them, while my other forces just immediately fall. I was kind of hoping they would distract, so my guy who shoots from the sky can just lay some damage down. Hopefully. All we have left is Fluffy. Don't hit the guy with gun. Fluffy. I wanted the guy with the gun to survive, Fluffy. You used to be my friend. So maybe we take out the lassoers and we put in another gunslinger? Because as long as my units can keep the freaking animals off the gunslinger. Oh, the mammoth is going to go straight for the gunslinger. We would have had some good stuff going for us. Okay. Maybe if we spread our cacti out a little bit, so hopefully these units don't go straight for the gunslingers. We should do fine. Okay, maybe I need 1 or 2 less cacti in the back. And then I have 1 gunslinger trying to take on a mammoth. That was a horrible idea. My bad. Alright, couple less cacti, a few miners, prospectors, whatever their names were, who get blown up by maybe my bomb slingers are my dynamite throwers are the ones that are screwing me over, maybe. And those dinosaurs are coming straight for you. Coming straight for you. Ah, they got our gunslinger. And we have 1 cacti still alive. I don't think the cacti is going to do it. Okay, yep. Alright, I took out the bomb throwers. I just want to see maybe if we can get through this a little bit better. If our forces don't immediately get wiped out by their own explosions. So far everything's going good. Until those dinosaurs went straight for my gunslingers. But he did take them out. I have a cacti stuck back there. Does not help me out all that much. And there went my gunslinger. Cool. Maybe we need some forces in the back. Maybe some ranged units? What are you stuck on? Never mind. You're not stuck anymore. Alright, so instead I threw 2 Deadeye in the back with a cactus to kind of guard them. I have a few gunslingers. Hopefully they can take out some of these forces before they get too close. That did not work. Hopefully my Deadeye can reload really quickly. I don't think they're going to be able to reload quick enough to take out all of the dinosaurs that are running for them. Yeah, no. Okay. What if we get rid of 1? Okay, that guy immediately died. Did not help me. What if we get rid of the Deadeye and I put in a gunslinger who can do a little bit more of a quick draw? And I threw in a few of my miners in my cacti guy to act as a distraction. Would kind of help. We're down to just Fluffy. And my quick draw is stuck. This may have worked if my quick draw didn't get stuck. You better figure it out, dude. The mammoth is gonna get you. Here comes the mammoth, who's also stuck. I know, he figured out how to get over the bushes. Yeah, now he's just gonna walk on you, dude. I was kind of hoping maybe he'd get stuck long enough that you'd be able to just whittle him down. Maybe if we replan that a little bit. Alright, let's move my gunslinger over a little bit. Hopefully he still just gets taken out. Okay, he might need a cactus for some protection if this doesn't work. My miners are doing really good at taking a little bit of damage and dealing some damage while the mammoth takes out his own unit. And then I have a gunslinger and a quick draw on the mammoth. So as long as they can just continue to whittle down enough damage, this might freaking work. Okay, woof, thank you. Who knew a mammoth would be so hard to take out? Which then leads us into a bit of farming, which I see we have some hay balers and some farmers and a couple harbingers. I can't remember what they are. I think they're harvesters, and they are also surrounding us. which isn't always good for us. And I'm going to assume bullets don't work all that great on the hay balers. I don't remember if I was able to test that out or not. So you know what? Let's see how well their hay bales do against explosives. A couple miners, a few more explosives, and one of our Deadeyes, who hopefully will just stay in the back and pick them off. Hopefully that'll do a trick. Okay, drop your bombs straight over the hay balers. Okay, I guess that works. They throw those a little bit further than I thought they would, which does not help me. Somebody in that group hit hard. Deadeye, I really need you to just start opening fire. Okay, yeah, my plan didn't work. Okay, I don't have all that much money, so let's give them 3 cacti to take on and a gunslinger. Because the cacti, as long as they can keep them at bay, the gunslinger should be able to just pick them all off until he gets one-shotted. Okay, a little bit different there. How about we move our gunslinger off to the side, so it will take him a little bit longer to get there, and hopefully he doesn't just get immediately ganged up on. Go for the cacti. Go for the cacti. How did that hay baler get way over there? I don't know. Gunslinger, you really need to just throw rounds down range. Okay. Alright, since I don't have much money, let's go with some little units. We're going to throw some bombs down, probably miss a good chunk of their forces, and then we'll just hit them with some pickaxes. And I don't think that's going to work all that well. They got their pickaxes behind their backs. Okay, you just got a couple left, but they also have a few hard hitters left. Yes, they do. Okay, let's maybe get our dynamite throwers a little further back to take out all of our units. Okay, that didn't help me either. Dynamite throwers they're not as good as I was hoping they would be. Although, I think if I tactically place them to where they miss the hay balers and hit the rest of their forces, it might work in my favor. Where are you guys? There is a miner under the bridge. Yep, just drown, dude. Just drown and end this. End this misery, please. You're stuck in the water. Like, he got up. You're hitting that rock. I know you're a miner and all, but you don't need to be mining at the riverbed. Actually, do you mind just staying stuck there? Oh, I was really hoping you'd stay stuck and the rest of them would drown. That would have been hilarious. All right, plan now is dynamite throwers are going to throw their dynamite over the forces and hit their main units. Perfect. Get a couple of them out of there. I think we missed all of the hard hitters, though, which doesn't help me because they hit freaking hard. And now we have a cactus left. 2 cacti left. Okay. You know what? I didn't want to do this, but you have left me no choice. Deadeyes from the ceilings where they cannot get you, just pick them off. Miner, I know I kind of just threw you in there as some bait, but hopefully you don't go down like that. And then hopefully my Deadeye can just stand up there and pick them off, because that's what rooftop shooting was meant for. Don't fall in. Don't fall down. You're as good as dead if you fall down. Maybe I should have put something else up there except for the dead shot, because it can't shoot down all that well. Okay. You know, it was a good idea, but maybe we just need to throw a gunslinger or 2 up there who can just rain bolts down, and we'll throw in a few a few of our dynamite throwers. Don't walk off the ceiling. He just walked off and died. Are you kidding me? I just need you to stay up there and just rain bullets down on them and take them out. Don't move. Don't walk off the ceiling. You just need to drop a few more bullets down. And you just got 1 left. 1 left. All you gotta do is take this 1 out and not get off the ceiling. I see you trying, but you need to stay there. Is it hiding like under you? Can you not hit directly under you? Okay, cool. We shot it in the foot like 3 times and that killed it. This next one is called A Whole Lot of Farming. And I see the farmers are trying to figure out how to dab with their pitchforks, but we're gonna ignore that for now. So we have some farmers, a few scarecrow, a few potion sellers, a few halflings, a few harbingers. So we're gonna send our own cacti, miners, and we're just gonna keep doing it. We have a couple gunslingers, and then our quick draw. Not our quick draw. Are those my quick draws? I think I put quick draws down. You know what? Screw it. We'll see what it does. I was gonna put a dead eye down there, but if I put down quick draws, we'll just keep with quick draws. And we're hopefully going to rain bullets down on them, while our other forces cause some distractions. And hopefully our gun guys don't immediately get taken out or get drunk by the potion sellers. And they're going to immediately get taken out by the potion sellers. And the crows, because they're now drunk. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so with putting in the correct units, the Deadeye instead of the quick draws, it gave me a little bit more money. So I threw a couple more cacti down there and a couple of our dynamite throwers, even though I have a feeling our dynamite throwers are not going to help me out all that much. But hopefully the cacti can cause enough shielding that my quick draw, not my quick draws, my are they quick draws? The guys who shoot up in the air can continue to move forward and just rain bolts down on our enemies, while my cacti launch the scarecrow's birds into space. That is a very good defense against the crows. Interesting. Which then brings us into the medieval faction with Laughing Knights. And I'm assuming these are jesters, which I believe are secret units. Are the executioners secret units too? I think the executioners might be secret units too. I don't remember executioners. Again, I did not agree to take on secret units. So we're just gonna throw a couple of forces at them. We're gonna throw in our gunslingers and our bombers. Let's see how they do against bullets and bombs. Bullets and explosions. So throw the bombs. Walk straight into the bombs and blow ourselves off the bridge, this natural forming bridge. And they have healers, which are probably not going to do all that great for my quick draws. Who single-handedly just took them all off, even though they were healing themselves. What are you doing? You're doing like a dab with like throwing your butt up in the air. Do you like getting healed? Do you like getting healed, my good sir? I think he likes getting healed. You know what? I was going to end it here for today, but this next mission is called The Cavalry is Here. And you better believe we're sending in our own wobbly horses. This is going to be some wobbly fun. My horses, I think, all just ran over our own bombs and almost all died. Does not help me out all that much. Their horses are slightly better armored. I do have a few dead eyes in there, so hopefully they can pick off the remaining forces, while my lassoer distracts them. Okay, we might need something that hits a little bit quicker than my dead eye. I don't think my dead eye is going to get all of their archers before they get our dead eyes. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens when we actually try to take these units out instead of just sending our wobbly horses at them. So I have a couple of our gunslingers in there, a couple of our deadeyes, and then some cactus and miners, just to be distractions. So hopefully we can take off some of these guys with some bullets. The only issue is my gunslingers don't have like a super max range, so he's going to get picked off by the archers before he gets close. But I do also still have a cactus who can hopefully cause enough of a distraction for my deadeyes to just pick off their archers. Perfect. But you know what, guys? I think we're going to call it off there for today. And I just realized I don't have any halflings to finish this off with. So we're just going to send a bunch of dynamite throwers at them and see what type of chaos we can unleash. But if you like this video, make sure you leave a like on it. If you're not a subscriber and you like watching my stuff, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you know when I upload more stuff. But until next time, guys, bye. I love yous.